Welcome to Web3 Gamer, where we cover everything in the news for Web3 gaming that happened this week, game updates, new trailers, everything that's going on. We talk about it. I'm your host, Iceyyy. You know the vibes. I'm joined with my good buddy, friendly Paisan. Paisan, how are you doing?
I am chilling, bro. I'm ready to get into the news and I'm ready to get into the gaming.
Absolutely. So, little bit of housekeeping first. None of this is sponsored content. We don't get paid from any of this. Also, none of it is financial advice. We do this for the love. These are games, trailers, updates, news that came across our radar that that we think is worth sharing with the industry, with the audience, with the the ecosystem, the gamers, and everyone that cares about Web3. So, not financial advice. Nothing is paid for or sponsored. We talk about what we want to talk about here. I think that's Paisan. Are there any other disclaimers that we need to put out there?
Don't sue us.
yeah. Don't sue me, bro. For sure. Okay. This is how the show works, guys. We start off with a bunch of game teasers. Then we talk about some game updates. We'll cover some industry news, the biggest headlines and things happening in the Web3 gaming industry. Then we'll talk about things that are on the horizon. These might be tournaments or mints or things that are time sensitive in the next week or two or upcoming month that you may want to be aware of and pay attention to. And then we'll close out the show and talk about the games that we're playing because we are gamers. This is Web3 Gaming and Web3 Gamer. So that's how the show works. Paisan, you ready to get into it?
My body is ready.
My body is ready. My rocker body. Let's rock. Let's rock.
Do it.
All right. I'm hyped for these trailers, Paisan. We got a lot going on. First one, we got the Illuvatars are coming. Paisan, before I say this, how's your delay? Are you good with this?
Oh, good. I could see it. I'm
Okay.
good.
All right. So let's look at this. Illuvium posted the Illuvatars are coming. Tell me more, Illuvium. Tell me more.
What is Illuvatar?
Starting off strong.
Whoa.
Starting off mean.
Yo.
Crazy.
Yo.
Hey. Starting off strong.
What is that meant to be?
Just a trailer for these are essentially in Pokemon-ish kind of inspired characters, so just a crazy trailer of their characters, man.
No, it looks really cool. And I mean, you know me, dragons, I'm all about it. Once I see something start shoot fire out of their mouth, I'm involved.
Yeah.
That looks really cool. These trailers for these games are getting better and better, I have to say.
Better and better. Illuvium's got great graphics, got great design. I'm hyped. They got a lot going on here. And I'm not gonna say anything bad. It's exciting, but at the same time, some of the characters to me, I guess I don't have a connection to them yet. And I guess that this, obviously, the trailer is designed to start like this guy, the dog with the glasses. Like,
yeah.
While I like that in itself, I don't know how it fits in with like the Charizard character or this guy who's like a boxer. Like, I need a little bit more of the lore. Like with Pokemon, we had a show that like we fell in love with. So until I learn more about these characters, it's first glance, it's like it's a little wild. It's gonna take me a minute to like get into them. Is that fair, or am I chirping?
No, I think it's fair because a lot of these projects, what they're doing is that are moving on into making these games. They're actually making comic book NFTs where they talk about the lore and you can mint the comic books for cheap and read them, and then you end up playing the game because you fall in love with the characters. So I mean, if they do something like that would be really cool.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, absolutely. But hey, the Illuvatars are coming. Shout out to Illuvium. Excited, obviously, for any updates that we get from Illuvium. Next one, Why is this like all over the place? Paisan. So we got Earth from Another Sun. This trailer dropped, or this like little update dropped last week, but we couldn't get it into the show. But they got a new Battlefield. New Battlefield is incoming. I know that you've played Earth from Another Sun, so.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Wow.
I love it.
Really nice, actually. Yeah.
Let me turn the audio down here. A lot of the footage I've seen from Earth from Another Sun has been like dark or like space adventure, but that world looked really bright, graphic, beautiful.
I think that's their best one by far.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Definitely different from what we've seen in the past.
As someone who's played the game, how do you feel about this? Excited? What do you
I like it way better. I like it way better because I'm not a big fan of dark maps because it makes it really hard to see sometimes. You need that. And also, graphics-wise, when you have a very light, beautiful, colorful map, it draws more people, in my opinion, to the map.
Absolutely.
So
I have not had a chance to play Earth from Another Sun yet. Definitely eager to play. All right, next one, Paisan. I got Happy Cryptoween from the Sandbox. We got some Paris Hilton, Queen of the Metaverse, first ever Halloween themed experience inside the Sandbox. It is Halloween week. Y'all see the costumes that we got going on. I hope that you're rocking out in your costume. If not, maybe there's a little bit of inspiration for you to get it going. But let's see what the Sandbox has got going on.
Huh. Okay.
Was that Paris Hilton?
That's gotta be Paris Hilton. She just took a selfie. Wow.
That looks incredible. That looks amazing. I like this.
Yeah, dude, what? Dude, what? Okay. Oh, yeah.
Hey. I love it. I love it. That's hyped. I think this is the way to do it, man. I think this is the way that you do it. I think every game should be releasing Halloween stuff right now, theme stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
We're gonna get into other things, but so far right now, this is my favorite trailer.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I don't know if she had a hand in designing this,
Probably
but
not.
probably not. Probably not. But they did a really great job. But this is better. I don't know if I'll catch hate for this one, but this one's cooler than the Snoop Dogg one, the original Snoop Dogg map.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. It looks good. This is like an event that like makes you want to be a part of it. So like that. All right, moving on. Oh man. I know I said that one was my favorite one so far, just from like an aesthetic wise, but have you watched this trailer yet, Paisan?
No. I haven't.
This is the thing I'm most excited for. This is insane. So I tweeted this out on the Web3 Gamer Twitter. Holy unholy. This is how you make a game trailer, guys. The Bornless game looks crazy. I'm going to be playing it tonight. They're having an event. I don't know much about the event. I got to figure after the show, I got to look into it. This trailer, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not even going to say anything.
This just in. A horrific crime has taken place. 2 bodies have been found.
Unreal Engine.
Get the fuck out of town.
I'm a little scared, Paisan.
Hold me.
No,
Hold
if you
me.
could hear me. I haven't forgotten about you.
Holy trailer.
Bro, what is this?
Sport medicine.
Yo! Let's go!
Yo.
What?
Don't run, child. I show you.
Dude, what?
Come on.
Let the games begin.
Yo! Oh my god. Yo.
I have goosebumps.
Nice.
Dude, what?
I wish we could just stay here forever.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. And remember, Solomon Brothers know
Bro.
best.
Bro. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Dude. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Dude,
Like,
I don't even know where to start. Where do you start? This is the best trailer we've seen.
Hands down. Best trailer I've seen. That was
For,
insane.
dude, but this is what I'm saying, and I said this in the last episode. Web3 games aren't getting a pass anymore because look what's coming out. Like the whole excuse of, oh, it's a blockchain game, oh, it's a Web3. That excuse is gone now. That's gone.
Yeah.
I've seen too many cool things like this for that to be a thing anymore. This game looks unreal.
The sound design, yeah, pun intended. The sound design, it's scary. The graphics, oh my god, this looks insane.
Is this game playable right now?
So they've got a beta. I think it's downloadable on Elixir. Don't quote me on that. I gotta verify. But just for a second, round of applause for whoever designed this trailer. This was well done. This is what we need. I mean, this could be trailer of the year, like that. I'm so hyped to try out this game. I will be streaming it tonight, 7 p.m. They're doing Crypto Stash is working with them as a part of some kind of event. I did see a little bit of gameplay footage from them. So guys, check out the Bornless game. Free to play, first-person shooter horror game made in Unreal Engine. Beta early access coming soon. Keep it unholy. I mean, staying under the radar here. Staying under the radar.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, man. We got some task-based prizes given away. 5 access keys, mystery chests. Crazy. Can't wait to find out more. Can't wait to follow the game. Hopefully they live up to expectations a little bit. I know it's beta, so we're gonna give them pass, but I mean, if you're coming out the gate with a trailer like that, you're on shrapnel level. Level of like, bro, I'm excited.
See, here's the thing, right? It's tied between that one and shrapnel for trailer, but I think they won for trailer of the year, but I think they just won. They just took my expectations and they raised the bar.
Yeah. I mean, this could be a horror movie. This could be a Netflix style, like whatever you're making, I am in.
I'm in. Where do I sign?
Where do I sign?
I want to
up?
play now.
For sure. And it's a first-person shooter, so that's fun.
I mean, I think the space needs more of those, to be honest with you. I don't think there's enough.
We got someone in the chat asking, this is a Web3 game? Yeah, I don't know exactly how they're going to incorporate, NFTs and everything like that, hopefully in a smart, intelligent way. But yeah, shout out to Bornless Game. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. I don't know what else to say.
I'll be playing.
It's tough to move on from that. Maybe I should have saved that for last, but we got a couple more trailers. Shout out next, Paisan. I got shout out to Bryson. He got some access to Dino's Chibi. Have you heard about this game?
Yeah, I was in his stream the other day while he was playing it.
Okay. What did you think?
I think it's a cool way to add utility to the NFT. It's an arcade style shooter game. What I will say is this though, for an arcade style shooter game, the shooting mechanics are actually very similar. If you watch him right now, very similar to the 2Ks, where they have the bars up in front of them. You have to time it like that. That's very similar to how NBA 2K does it. So very smooth on their end because a lot of arcade style basketball games don't have that. So I mean, listen, great way to give utility to your holders, man. And it's a fun game. It's just fun,
It looks a lot of fun. Bryson had a lot of good things to say about it. He seemed to really enjoy it and have a lot of fun playing it. He did say that it was the biggest skill based game in Web3 right now. That's his opinion. Yeah, I know with the shooting and everything. I haven't played it, so I'm not gonna comment on that. But you know, to see some type of skill based stuff in there, I mean that seems fun.
Yeah.
Graphics look cool. Yeah,
Yes.
kind of that arcadey style. So shout out to Dino's Chibi. I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
You are. You got it.
But yeah, it seems like a cool game there. Next up, I got Mix Mob. I don't know anything about Mix Mob. Guys, also none of this is endorsements. I hope I made that clear in like the housekeeping disclaimers. You know, these are just things that we find, not a lot of research into them. So, you know, we're sharing it with you, but I don't know the quality. I don't know who's behind this stuff. I don't know if it's a good project, a bad project. So none of this stuff is endorsements. It's just stuff that comes across our radar that like looks cool and that we want to share. And Mix Mob is an example of that, Paisan, because someone was in either my YouTube comments or on Twitter or something like that. They're like, yo, you got to check out Mix Mob. So it's still early enough, guys, that, you know, if you let us know something, you can shill your projects. And, you know, if we like it, if it looks cool, it can get featured on Web3 Gamer. But again, it's not an endorsement. None of this is financial advice. We have not done any research into a lot of these games. So, but I got a trailer. So let's check that out, Paisan. Mix Mob. Do I have audio here? Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Do it. Any Phantom vibes?
It's fun. It's cool. It's a good trailer.
I like the music.
Hey, rock out, Paisan.
Leaderboards.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
I'm vibing with it.
Okay.
How do I get out of here? Yeah, that's Mix Mob. That's their trailer. Like I said, it's. Do I see play to win? Okay, yeah. Well, any game that you win, you got to play. So, sure.
Yes, that's usually how it works.
I do like that message in life overall. Like we're here, so let's play to win. I'm not playing to lose.
Yeah.
I'm not playing to lose. So yeah. Interesting. Mix Mob. That's all I got. Don't know anything about it. If that looked interesting and up your alley, give it a look. And if you do, let me know what you think, because I don't know anything about it. Two more for you, Paisan. This is another one that was shilled in my comments. I got Rebel Bots. Looks like it's a trading card game, kind of maybe going off like the Iceyyy Infinity kind of style, where, you know, you've got the it's a battler. I was actually trying to get more of a game update, game trailer release from them. I mentioned it in a comment, which I realized I don't want to do, because I don't want to be like, hey, send me your stuff and I'll promote it. Like, once I kind of commented, I was like, oh, it didn't feel right. But it came across my radar. I took a look at it. There wasn't much to look at, so I wanted to show a little bit more than this. But this is what we got. Cool. That's it.
I mean, it's hard. You just showed me the Bornless trailer, and now you're showing me this.
I know.
You can't do that.
I know.
You can't do that to me.
I'm with
because
you.
It just looks. Listen, to be honest, this is not like this is just my personal opinion. This is not a type of game I would play.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm not the Iceyyy guy. I'm not the trading card guy. I saw someone playing one recently, and I was like, that's not the kind of game that I want to play. I'm not like, get him, oh, 30 point. Like, that's not me. It
doesn't get me going.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it for me.
I'll be over in Bornless. But shout out to Rebel Bots. You know. Yeah. Next.
That's it.
Next. This was a late edition. I saw this on Bryson's Instagram. So they're playing Pong Legends. Shout out to Artiverse. Seems like they got some event going on. Bryson seems to be out there. So let me see if I can play this.
This is us. Let's go! Damn! Come on.
So
That's pretty cool.
I like that because here, let me play that again. I like that. I didn't know that it was an interactive game. I didn't know that you would be playing against someone else on their phone and it would interact and work like that. So that's pretty freaking cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's a great addition. Listen, it's great because then it just gives more people to buy into the NFT, right? Because it's like, oh, I want to play this game. I want to get involved. And then they hop in and you see their NFT on one end and yours on the other. You know, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. It just goes to show you that these projects are noticing where the whole market is going for NFTs, and it shows that they're willing to make that shift.
Absolutely, absolutely. And merging, some IRL stuff with your mobile app, I think is a really clever and smart. So shout out to Artie. Shout out to Bryson. Very, very curious to see how that plays out and goes. I'd love to play the game, man. If it's like that, I would love to play it.
I will kick your ass.
We'll see. Laying down the gauntlet. Love it. Actually, you know what? We got one last one. Nitro Nation. Talking about the next trailer. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
Oh, you have. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the Discord. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's play the trailer and then I'll get your thoughts.
Okay.
We got Nitro Nation, guys. The world tour.
Yep.
I mean, I'll take the car.
In IRL though.
Yeah.
I mean, the trailer looks great.
Good, man. Anyone that's got this kind of music, man. We've had a lot of good music on the trailers today.
We have. Oh, see, they added the dancing female. That's a huge plus.
I'm vibing. Yeah. Gotta have the dancing girl there. Wait, hey, go back. Paisan, sounded like you had some thoughts on this. Tell me.
Well,
talk to me.
I know who's developing the game, and I'm not bullish on the devs. So I'll put it that way.
Okay.
The trailer. I'm trying to keep it as positive as I can while being as honest as I can.
Yeah.
I mean, the trailer looks great, but I'm not bullish on the developers of the game, and I don't like how they operate. So that's all I'll say about that.
So I do have this news article here. So for people who don't know, this is a collaboration between Mythical Games, the creators of Blanco's Block Party, a game that we all know and love for the most part, bringing their NFT car ownership to Nitro Nation. So when you talk about the devs, Paisan, you're talking about Nitro Nation? I'm
talking about Mythical.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's get into it a little bit. What's your concern here?
My concern with Mythical Games has been with Blancos lately. The game's very stale as of right now, and I mean the community feels it. I mean most of us feel it. They're focused more on putting out all of these Blancos and selling all of these Blancos rather than making necessary in-game changes and rubber banding issues to the game. And they've been ignoring it over the past month and a half. Then they tried releasing a football game. They had a mint, 3 months early. For holders, and there's still no gameplay. Well, there is a gameplay trailer now, but there was no gameplay trailer before, and they still have no game on the horizon and in sight. So I'm just skeptical going into anything Mythical does right now.
Okay, those are some really good takes. I actually think that this is another mint as well, where you can buy the cars and the workshop or something like that. Workshop, that made me wince a little bit as well. Workshops will go on sale in Q4 with the cars to follow early. So it's another mint, right? And like you just said about the football game, and then we know about their token. So it's like, why are all these mints? Why are all these money grabs? Like, why is all that stuff happening? Like,
that's my point. And we try to keep it positive on here, but I got to try and be as honest as I can.
Absolutely. And we gotta hold these games accountable, right?
Yeah, because the space is growing, you know, and if devs want to do stuff like this, they're going to get left behind by better studios.
Yeah, yeah.
So just my opinion, Mythical needs to stop selling and they need to focus on the gameplay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, interesting. I mean, the gameplay can't suffer because of if your focus is elsewhere. That's not a good recipe. However, to play devil's advocate, right? Mythical Games is a game studio. So it does make sense for them to have other games, to launch other games, to be investing in other games. I don't know much about Nitro Nation. It seems like they're already an established kind of game studio or platform with existing games. And this is a partnership to merge into Web3. Again, we never know if it's a cash grab. You know, when they're launching mints and all this stuff, we're very wary. We're not big fans of that stuff on the channel. But only time will tell to know if, you know, if it's a cash grab or if some great games come out of this. So we're watching you, Mythical. We're watching you. We've got our eye on you.
trust me, I'm fucking watching.
All right, guys, that's all we got for the game teasers. Some bangers in there, some interesting ones. Next up, we got some game updates. Let's jump into those. First game update I've got, actually a little bit of a clip, potentially could have gone into the game teasers, but I wanted to put it in the updates because we talked last week about esports for everyone, some of their partnerships, some of the stuff that they got going on. So I saw this clip from EV.io, a game that we love. This is from a clip of Paisan Gaming and MVP Guild PH. Don't know much about that, but I want to share this with you, Paisan.
But at the same time, Sunstein barely played in the last game, so maybe this could be the case for him. But Mad Dog, look at the aggression. Look at the beam. My God, Newt is already on low HP, but that guy is still in the air itself. But it is going to be the two-man beam. Fun with the help of his teammate. Clears everyone from the side of MVP Guild. Newt 9 and 13. Not really enjoying Singapore. So
I don't know who this commentator is, but I like him. I like him.
He's good.
And here's the thing. I don't. If I'm mistaken, if he's a part of Paisan Gaming or MVP Guild or whatnot, I wish esports for everyone clarified who the. Oh, actually, I commented on it. Look at that. That would be Sneaky. Okay, so they commented and said that would be Sneaky Frog Cass. I got to give this guy a follow. What I like about this, Paisan, I got the esports vibe from this. I got the competition, the commentary, the gameplay. Which EV.io is a great game, a great example of how we can have esports and this kind of competitive nature. So I want to see more of this, man. And shout out to Community Gaming, shout out to esports for everyone for pushing this forward.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. The space needs more of this, and it definitely, between the commentary and to be honest, the amount of skill that I'm seeing in these clips, we need more of this. I will not be participating because I am not a competitive gamer by any means. Yeah. I play for fun. But man, fuck yes, will I watch? I'll absolutely watch.
Yes, we'll watch, we'll cover. Look at how
competitive and interesting it looks.
We'll report. I mean, I was getting hyped listening to this guy. So shout out to Sneaky Frogcast. Love it. Esports, keep doing your thing. We need more of that. We want more of that. I know Spike has his esport community that he's building up. So esports, we need it in Web3 gaming. Absolutely. Next update that I got for you. Again, this is another one that kind of could have gone into the trailers, but because it is kind of an update. So My Pet Hooligan, they had their Zuckbot mint over the past few days, ran into some issues, but they put this out when they were having issues, and I gotta give credit, and I want to highlight and celebrate good marketing, good content.
OOLI. No, I don't need to give you my social security number again. I know the servers are down. Send one of those Geek Squad guys. You know, the dudes with the white shirts and the black ties that don't really know anything but
I love the commentary.
Anyway and scroll around and maybe they figure it out. You're gonna put me on hold? Okay, I'll wait.
Wow.
Your naivety will be your downfall.
Brilliant, brilliant marketing. They had an issue with their mint. Servers were down. I don't know how long it took them to put this together and get it out, but they got it out quick. And that's how you crisis manage crisis. That's how that's good PR. That's like, if the team is good enough to do something like this, listen, it's a team that I can put some faith behind.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. Anybody that's willing to make a joke and own up to their mistake at the same time and make some fun out of it, that I get behind that 100%.
Yeah, I love it. And they even tied it into like the Zuckbot thing, like the Zuckbot. You heard the voice like at the end. This will be your downfall or whatever. So blaming it kind of on this villain character that they're creating. So it ties in. Well done, My Pet Hooligan. They do have an update here on the mint. So guys, if you are paying attention to the My Pet Hooligan Zuckbot mint, I believe it's going today, actually, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll have the tweet here. And if you're looking out for this, and then go take a look for that. So yeah, as far as an update goes, that's there. Again, we're not endorsing any mints or anything like this, not financial advice. I don't know anything about it, just sharing the news and updates that we're seeing in games. And if these games are having mints or things going on, we got to talk about it in the ecosystem. Okay, Paisan, next one, we had an update from our beloved Metalcore, Open World Alpha 1.2 update. So kind of sharing some of their patch notes here. And I think that there's some updates on like some servers, some alpha test servers. So there's a blog post here. Again, we'll link it down below. It is time sensitive. So, get in there if you're trying to take advantage of it. And then obviously if you're trying to pay attention and follow the game dev and updates, there's a whole bunch of things that they patched, fixed, adjusted, balanced. So shout out to Metalcore. Love to see that progress. Anything to say here, Paisan?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, right now this is one of my favorite games to be playing.
Yeah.
By far. I've been doing access key giveaways on my stream lately, just so that we could grow the player base, because more people, the server size fits 50, so more people need to be hopping in and playing the game. So I've been doing that, but I have to say, they really do. They do listen to their community big time, because one of the main complaints from the first playtest was that the FPS shooting was kind of mid, and of everything else, the mechs, the flying, everything else so cool. On the ground was they overhauled completely. Like they changed the scopes, the ADS, the way the bullets leave the gun, everything. Is it done? No, but did they completely listen and overhaul everything they needed to when it came to the looting system, things not respawning, FPS, boots on the ground? They completely overhauled it in a matter of like 2 weeks. So just on a gaming dev studio, just on their end, big props to Metalcore, because they took that feedback and they ran with it, and they did awesome. And I'm excited to jump back into the game today. I got to play it for like 45 to an hour last night, and you could already tell the movement is so much smoother. So
love it. Love it.
Big ups.
That's what we want to hear. Love to see that. Love to hear that. Shout out to Metalcore. I'm going to give them some praise in a later section as well, because they're doing it right. They're doing it right. So that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Next we got, let me go here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, actually, no, I'm highlighting it right now. So on that note, Paisan, I agree with you. I tweeted this out from my Iceyyy account. Game devs, social media managers, take frickin' note. Play Metalcore is crushing the game. #1 game-led social media account, hands down. They get it. They're doing it right. And every other game that sees this or saw my tweet, pay attention. Get on their level. Do what they're doing. So what made me say this is, Paisan, you know this. I think that they reply to every single person on Twitter that talks about their game or mentions their game or comments on their posts. They reply, they see everything, they like everything, they comment on everything. And not only do they just comment on it, what I said here from a marketing strategy, They tweeted at me, hey, thanks for mentioning us, Iceyyy. You'll be ripping up the battlefield in the upcoming alpha server sessions, no doubt 100. Let's hashtag play metalcore, and they got a clip playing the game with their branding at the bottom. I mean, this is a tutorial. This is an education on how to do social media. And as a gamer, as a content creator, as someone who's in this space, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good when the game shouts me out, connects with me, responds to me. Listen, there's a lot of games out there that I talk about on Twitter that don't even acknowledge me. Don't even give a like. There's a lot of games out there that, you know, we've created content for that are not giving back and supporting the community. And hey, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad. But
I am.
It stands out. It stands out when someone does it, and it's like, this is how you build community.
Yep, I completely agree, and they're doing everything right. And my tweet that I replied to that, they reply to all my stuff.
Yeah.
TikToks, YouTube videos, everything, because in essence, when you are cool with your content creators, it's free promotion. This is stuff that you don't have to do as a game. It's free marketing. It's stuff that they just don't have to do. And metalcore realizes that. And I got to be honest, for the most part, most of these, I got to shout out a bunch of gaming dev studios besides metalcore. Superior does it a lot. Phantom Galaxies does it a lot. They're really in tune with their content creators because they know it's free marketing, it's free promotion, and rightly so. And they're growing a community by doing it. My tweet was just shade at Mythical because they are so behind. I'm just gonna say it now. I don't really care anymore. They're
hot takes.
No, it's not. They're just very behind. They don't.
Yeah.
I posted a video. It got almost 1,000 views. No likes, no retweets from them. No nothing. No hey, thanks for this. Multiple video, nothing. So that my tweet was just shade at them. To be honest, everybody else is pretty good at it.
Yeah. And hey, listen, it's not even about Paisan and I, right? It's about content creators as a whole. Games, you gotta be supporting your content creators. You gotta be supporting your gamers, the people who play your game, that take the time. You gotta do the things that don't scale, and metalcore is doing that, and it really makes a difference, and we appreciate it. So that's what we got there. Next up for a game update. That's our little tirade, our little hot take for this section.
That's it.
Oh, well, there might be some more. Here's an article that we got from Guild of Guardians, the Guild's Treasure, GOG, active staking. Again, guys, not financial advice, but I did want to share this update. If you are in the Guild of Guardians ecosystem, they are going to be doing some rewards for active staking, which I think just means if you hold the GOG token, and they're going to reward it based on a time-based manner, they're going to be distributing 5 million GOG in rewards, which I think I did the math. GOG token, crap, what was it? Here, let's try and look it up real quick, because I want to get it right. I think this is like a lot of money. Guild of Guardians.
It's got to be a decent amount.
It might have been like $1 million, something like 22 cents. 22 cents. So yeah, if you're talking about 5 million GOG tokens, you're talking about around $1 million. Let me get back here. So here's how the program's going to work. You guys can check out the details on that. Program's kicking off in November. Over the next 6 months until May 2023, $1 million is going to be put back into the community. Active stakers who hold GOG and Immutable X over a continuous streak will receive higher rewards. Tokens staked during the first week of the program will start off with their streak at 12 months. Okay.
Wow.
And then rewards will start to accrue from the 7th of November. So next week, this is going to go live, and the first payment will be made in December, batching all the weeks up to date. So big things going on in the GOG ecosystem. Shout out to them for doing something like that. However, the only caveat that I'll add here is that you're kind of gamifying the tokens, and it's just be careful, right? We've seen staking generally in DeFi. I'm very bullish on the staking concept. You should be rewarding your token holders, and there should be a value accrual method. However, Sometimes it's done in ways to plug holes in a sinking ship. And if the token goes down in value, if you're losing money, then what good is the staking? So I don't know much about the GOG token. I don't know much about the ecosystem and how this will work. We want to highlight it and bring attention and awareness to it, but it's not financial advice because I've also seen people lose money in these kind of endeavors. So Paisan, what you got?
Be careful.
Yes.
Be careful. That's it. Just be careful. Know what you're getting yourself into. I mean, listen, I have a couple NFTs staked myself.
Yeah.
And you know, it depends on the project and it depends on the people who are behind it. But
Yep.
you know, like I said, just gotta wait and see. Be careful. Not financial advice. Don't sue us.
Yeah, for sure. Don't sue me, bro. But hey, I mean, shout out to them for, you know, distributing potentially $1 million. That's really cool. But I mean,
I forgot to say that. Good on them for giving back to their community at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know.
But, you know, not for nothing and not to compare because it could be apples and oranges, but it also could be apples to apples. You know, Ice Poker Decentral Games was granted $1 million in mana for a essentially staking incentive in their liquidity pool. And there was $1 million up for grabs straight from the DCL DAO, and the Ice token did not fare so well in that time period. And even the people that were staking, the rewards like barely made up for the impermanent loss that they faced and you know the losses that they took on the token. So like you said, Paisan, be careful. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the FOMO. Make sure you do your due diligence. I was doing my due diligence on the Ice token when that happened. I made a little bit of money. I'm at like $70, and then like the token kind of started to go down, and I was like, I don't feel good about this, and I got out.
Thank God.
So yeah, and the token, you know, went down a lot from there. So be careful.
Be careful and remember to take profits, no matter how small.
Yeah.
Take profits.
Cool, guys. That's what we got for the game updates. Not too much crazy stuff there. If we missed anything, hit us up on Twitter. Let us know down in the comments below. We'll try and include it in the next week's episode. Let's get into some industry news. There's some really interesting things going on in the ecosystem here. So the first one, Paisan. Twitter will allow users to buy and sell NFTs through tweets. What? Did you see
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I wasn't surprised because they did that Twitter Blue thing. They were one of the first platforms to be, you know, okay with NFTs. One of the first, besides like, you know, Facebook Meta, I guess, but
yeah,
they allowed Facebook PFP and wallet connection. So I think this is just the next step for them. And I think, didn't Elon just buy Twitter?
Yeah. Did you see the troll video that he made of going into let that sink in?
Dude, I was laughing my freaking ass off.
Dude.
And, you know, the big thing about Elon buying Twitter is that Elon is really, really bullish on Web3, NFTs, blockchain stuff. So I think with Elon buying Twitter, that's a huge thing for the blockchain space in and of itself. So anything NFT Twitter related doesn't surprise me. I'm just super happy that they're pushing towards the future.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, I just hope that, you know, with Elon there, it's not like all built around Dogecoin. I'm pretty sure those are just trolls. Yes. Shout out to Elon, like high level class troll with the let the sink in.
Love it.
Yeah, and they're moving fast and getting things done. I agree with you. Yeah, this isn't the most surprising news, but it is big news for the week, big news for the ecosystem. Obviously not, you know, Web3 gaming specific. It's really crypto and NFT as an industry overall. But also, you know, hey, if we can sell our gaming skins and NFTs, you know, through Twitter, I mean, that's really interesting and cool. Twitter's definitely going to be going through a huge update, a huge evolution. You know, this is the Elon era now, and we'll see how that evolves. So there might be some big changes coming to the platform, hopefully for the better. But yeah, this was exciting, and I don't know. When do you think you'll buy or sell your first NFT? Hopefully we'll sell some NFTs. Let's take, like you said, let's just take some profit.
Yeah, because I've been buying a lot during the bear, so I'd like to sell. I'd like to sell. But dude, as soon as possible. I know with Elon behind it, it's going to be, I think the main thing people are going to be skeptical about is whether their wallets are safe or not.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, but I think that once they put a foolproof plan in place, people will be doing it a lot more often.
That is a concern, right? Because already Twitter has like the reply bots with the fake mints and the fake and the scams and everything, and it's going to be so hard. It's hard to discern from the legitimate projects and then the scams. So with this out there, yeah, you gotta be. I'm so paranoid. I'm so paranoid about getting, clicking the wrong link and everything. So I don't know. I don't know how comfortable I'll be to use this. Not even that, Paisan. How about the aspect of like, yo, you're connecting your Twitter account, to your wallet. You're doxing a lot of information. You're doxing, potential things. So there's a lot to like be cautious and beware with that.
No, I agree. You're absolutely right. You're 100% right. And I think eventually, I don't think they will start doing this until they have a full security plan. I really don't.
Sure hope so. I sure hope so. Because that would be a PR nightmare, right? That's a PR
terrible
nightmare. I mean, the amount of scams, people losing money, that's not going to be good for the space. And that's something that we got to do better. We got to do better as an industry. So yeah, there's a lot of money. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of potential. But with that, you gotta do it the right way. Because we've already seen the amount of hacks and rugs and scams and stuff. So, and that's not, that type of shit's not going to help us get where we need to go or push the space forward. So
Master Elon will destroy all of you NFT bots and scammers. He's going to do it. You're all doomed.
I hope so. Elon's coming for you.
Elon's coming.
All right. Next up, kind of in that same vein, this was tweeted out by metamona.eth, Metaverse Express. I was on the Around the Metaverse show, Crypto Stashes show with Mona. Had a really great time, so shout out to her. But I think that this report was going around. NFT creators on ETH alone, have received nearly $2 billion in royalties. $2 billion in royalties. Top 10 earning creator royalties. Obviously, we got Bored Ape Yuga Labs up there. You got Art Blocks. You got OpenSea, I guess, from just being the platform.
I guess.
Shiru Labs. Oh, I guess that's Azuki. You've got Proof Collective, Sandbox, Doodles, VFriends, NFT Worlds, World of Women. Those top 10, about $500 million. So 25% of the royalties paid out on ETH from NFTs have gone to the top 10.
Wow.
The reason I wanted to share this, Paisan, is because, I mean, if you're curious about the opportunity for Web3 gaming, like here you go. The amount of trading, the potential royalties, on trading these assets, these digital collectibles. Maybe they're going to be called digis. We're going to get into that. There's a lot of money here, man. There's a lot of money back into the creator economy. What do you think?
Yeah, and I think we touched on that a little bit last week. There were studios that are getting billions of dollars to keep creating and pushing these games. So, I mean, when you see the amount of money that's floating around, people clearly see the value in all of this stuff. And it just goes to show you how bullish people are, not only on, the blockchain, but just gaming in general, because gaming is a huge industry. And once the two finally collide and once it finally explodes and everyone sees the endless possibilities of being on the blockchain while gaming at the same time, the possibilities are endless. Yeah, billions of dollars will be pulled in.
Game over, right?
Yes, game over. Game on.
Game on. I like that better. I like that better. Game over for the Bears. Game on for the Bulls. Let's go, baby.
Yes,
Let's fucking go.
Exactly.
I could not agree more. Big things going on. And that's why we're in the space, guys. I say it all the time. We might not have been early to Bitcoin, Ethereum, but if we're here watching these channels, paying attention to Web3 Gamer, we are early to Web3 gaming. And we might have a chance at making it. Might have a chance. No promises, not financial advice, but let's fucking go, baby, to the moon. Another article on adoption, on big things happening. Apple, did you see this? Apple
No.
changed. They changed their stance a little bit. They corrected
knew it.
course. They released new rules for the crypto apps, especially Web3 games in the App Store. So their stance on NFTs, payments, will have a massive effect on the industry. So there's a really great Twitter thread here from Daniel DG Mason. We will link it down in the comments below. Too much to cover everything on the show right here. But basically, Apple is going to allow games to enable NFT buying in-app purchases. So they won't be taking that 30% cut that they originally said they will be taking. So this is a great clarification. Developers can leverage in-app purchases to sell NFTs or offer NFT services. Is this saying the 30% Apple fee? Maybe I gotta do a little bit more research on this. Again, I didn't see the a news article on it, and I didn't read the full thread. But in-app purchases of NFTs is still huge, and if they are taking a 30% fee, then that's way too much, and people aren't going to use it.
Way too much.
I don't really know about that, but listen, Apple talking about NFTs, including NFTs, allowing the buying and selling of NFTs in apps. It's going to be bullish for the space overall, and I'm sure that they'll get to a point where it makes sense for the creators and the apps and the ecosystem.
Yeah, and then my little thing about this is that in 2023, these mobile games start booming as well, because there are a ton of mobile crypto games that are coming into the space that are great games, probably better than most mobile games that are Web2 mobile games that are on the space right now. These big companies, Android, Apple, they will not miss their chance to collect that bag. They just won't. They're not going to ignore it just because it's crypto or NFTs.
Right.
And it's huge for the space. There's no chance that they miss the bag. There's no way.
No way. I agree with you 1000%. Let's move on. So I got this tweet. I've been you follow Gabriel Leiden, DigiBreak or Limit Break, and Digi Daigaku?
No, I don't think so.
So Paisan, we talk about on the show, what are we gonna call NFTs? Oh, let me get this over here. We're talking about like what should NFTs be called? Digital collectibles, skins, whatever. Gabriel Leiden, this is the guy that's has the Super Bowl commercial next year. Spent 6.
Oh yeah.
He's the guy that spent $6.8 million on the Super Bowl.
Beast.
He's a Chad. He's pretty based, as crypto Twitter likes to say. I mean, the man spends, I think, all day on crypto Twitter, which may or may not be good for his project, but I like him. I got a little beef with him. I'm going to get to that. Paisan. I got some beef. I got some beef with you, Gabe.
Finally, Icey's bringing the beef. It's not just me. It's not just me.
But he's been running with this joke. Should I massively promote a Twitter poll where we let the people decide if NFTs should be staying called NFTs, or should we change the name to Digis? Digis kind of a fun game and joke that he's playing. So I actually tweeted this out from the Web3 Gamer account. I made this. This is my beef, Paisan. I made this. I said, look at me. They're called Digis now. And My beef is that he took my meme, he reposted it as his own. He didn't give me any credit.
Wow. Gabe, what are you doing?
Listen. He liked it. No, but here's the thing. He liked the tweet. So he pays attention to the account and everything. It's fine. Nah, it's small beef. Well,
Nah. Clip this. Gabe, give Iceyyy the respect. Clip it. Put that on Twitter.
Put some respect on my. Fuck around and find out.
Respect on his name.
No. I'm happy to make the joke. He was talking about like he's like I should go to sleep. He was on Twitter like way too long, and all good. Fun stuff. Just wanted to throw that out there. But there could be the seeds of this conversation of like, because this all started because Reddit is calling them digital collectibles, right? So, and that's obviously a mouthful. So people were talking about like, oh, maybe, or I think he was joking, like we should just call them Digis, which obviously kind of helps out his project a little bit because it's Digi Daigaku. But I don't know. I could almost see it catching on, but I'll probably not. Probably not.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think we just gotta keep it simple. You know, the good old fashioned saying, "Kiss, keep it simple, stupid."
Yeah.
Avatars, skins. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
but also digital collectibles, right? Because that's the route that Reddit is going. So what do you think about that?
No, that's fine too.
Okay.
That's fine too.
So digital collectibles are fine. Are we shortening it down to, digis? Hey, you see that digi? You got that digi?
Oh, dude, I think I'd rather freaking never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
That's how I feel about fidgetal. Like, come on now. Come on. Fidgetal, that's what we're doing? No, come on. All right, a little bit of fun for the show, guys. That's going to do it for the industry news that we saw. That's all that I had there. Let's jump back to our slide here, and let's talk about some things that are on the horizon. Guys, if we missed any news, let us know in the comments. Can't see or do everything. We also, can't cover everything because it'd be a 4-hour show. But the first on the horizon for you, actually, the reason why I wanted to cover Digidaigaku and Gabe there is because it's a good lead-in to what they got going on here. So this is not for everybody. This is only for Digidaigaku holders. Maybe he just needs to shorten that to Digis. Jeez Louise.
Or like Gaku or something.
Yeah. So this is only for Digi holders, which the floor is like insane. It's like 12 or 13 ETH or something like that. But they are running a contest. It's a pumpkin carving contest. You have to be an owner. You got to carve your Digidaigaku into the pumpkin, and the best one, the one that he picks, is going to win the contest, and their NFT will be featured in the Super Bowl ad.
Wow, that's cool.
What?
That's cool,
amazing.
man.
That's wild.
No wonder why the floor is 12 ETH.
Yeah, right. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the first time that that's happened, because last Super Bowl we had a lot of crypto ads. I think Bored Apes were on there. There were a couple different projects, NFT projects that were in some Super Bowl ads. I feel like I remember seeing like a thread of like how my NFT got into, the Super Bowl ad. So it won't be the first case of this happening, but I just love, here's a beautiful example of like, engaging your community, giving back to your community, making it fun, some of the benefits of these NFTs and of these gaming assets, because you have ownership. This is what happens, Paisan, when you have ownership over an asset. That asset has intrinsic value, and it could be featured somewhere. And that's if you're whoever Digidaigaku that gets featured in the Super Bowl ad, that the price on that baby is going to go up a little bit. There's a little bit of a premium, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, without a doubt. Come on, dude. It was a Super Bowl. Your NFT was in the Super Bowl. That it doubles the value. In a commercial, it doubles the value. It has to.
Oh man, that's what a world we're moving into, huh? Like you're that's like the metaverse is like, oh, that was the NFT that was in the Super Bowl. Like your NFT is gonna become a celebrity. Like not you,
exactly,
not you, the owner. The NFT is gonna be the celebrity.
Hey, at least you own it.
Yeah,
at least you own it. Who cares?
But also, just like what a cool, fun way to do it, right? Halloween, carve a pumpkin.
Yeah, hell yeah, why not?
Simple. I got a esports article here. This is from Venture X Gaming. Shout out to them. They actually reached out. They said, hey, we're running a competition. We're giving some money out. We're running this esports thing on Polygon. So guys, it's still early enough in the show where if you guys reach out to us, you could get featured on the show. This is not paid, not sponsored, anything like that. I'm also not endorsing them. Do your own research because I don't know anything about these projects. Also, they're not giving out a lot of money. VXG, gotta step your game up here. Let me see, where is it? I don't even see where they listed it, but it was like $50. It was like $100, something like that. So, yeah, it's nothing too exciting. I don't even know where it is. But nonetheless, $50 to people can be a lot of money. So
Yeah.
there are all these really interesting things going on in Web3, ways to, play the game, hustle, grind, get a little bit of extra earnings. So if you're interested in that, check out Venture X Gaming, what they got going on. Like I said, do your own research, not an official endorsement or anything like that. What I do feel comfortable talking about, Paisan, 10K Fractal EV.io competition going on.
Hell yeah.
Halloween Bash, 10K up for grabs. No more grinding for top 10s. Get Soul. You gotta explain our video on it. Here, we can
26th
we can
and
give this
running
a
until
little
October
shot.
31st. Players
this
will play in
weekend.
a PvE survival game mode in EV.io and earn points for every zombie bot they take out. The longer you survive in the game, the more you'll earn. EV.io
This is
is
great.
a free-to-play FPS by Enthusiast Gaming, which has quickly become a fan favorite for many Web3 gamers due to its incredibly low barrier to entry. You don't need to be the best player to take home part of the prize pool. You just need to kill zombies and survive as long as you can. The event is team-based, so you can either bring a team of 4 friends or be
Okay.
randomly assigned
Cool.
into a team. Your team will need to work together to take out waves of zombie bots and try to stay alive for as long as possible.
Is it just against zombies? It's not PvP?
No, yeah, it's like a zombies game.
Okay.
Pure zombie.
It's kind of like what Undead Blocks does, which we've got some stuff on them coming up next. So, okay. I'd rather
You'll
be
earning
competitive
E for every
PvP.
zombie bot you kill, and you can convert your E to soul in your EV.io profile and withdraw it to your Fractal wallet at any time. Enter
Yeah, go ahead.
my caveat to that is that the cool thing, the one thing Eve needed was more game types. And
Yeah.
In my update video, I mentioned that they were doing a bunch of stuff, different updates. Most of what they do is PvP. So to change it up and maybe get a new player base that doesn't like doing the competitive PvP earning style and having a cool weekend event where you could play a zombies game, that's pretty cool. I think it'll bring more people into the game. I mean, like, Undead Blocks is strictly, PvE.
Yeah.
So I mean that this is just different for them. You could go in there. You can't, and in Undead Blocks, there's no multiplayer yet, so you
Yeah.
can't squad up and go in. So
Right,
I mean,
agreed.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, shout out to Fractal. Shout out to EV.io. It's Halloween weekend, guys. This is only going on for this weekend. So if you want to compete and participate in that, go check that out. Like you said, I love to see things happening like that. Love to see money coming into the ecosystem. That's what this entire little segment is all about. Moving on, we just mentioned it. Undead Blocks, similarly, blah, 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 blah. How do you say that word?
Similarly,
Yes, thank you.
you're welcome.
Also, running a Halloween bash. They got 15K up for grabs. So 10K, 15K. Powered by Immutable. I love to see like the chain competitions too, like Immutable versus Polygon and all that. As an observer, it's a lot of entertainment on our side. But $500 for first place. Top 4,000 entrants are going to earn prizes. So a lot of money going on, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be playing.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I mean, anything that involves a money tournament, and I love zombie games. I was talking about it in my stream last night. Like
Yeah.
we were reminiscing about, World at War, the first, the dawning of crazy zombie games, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be involved. I'll be streaming this over the weekend too.
I love it. I mean, man, if this is just a taste and preview of what we've got for the holiday season coming up, I'm not mad. We got Thanksgiving tournaments, we got Christmas tournaments, we got New Year's tournaments. We might have something else going on that I can't speak about yet, but I'm working really hard on, guys. A little teaser. It's probably gonna be the biggest thing I've ever done.
Let's go.
No big deal. So yeah, guys, if you're playing Undead Blocks, trying to make some money, trying to chill, game and chill on the Halloween weekend. Listen, guys, we're in costume, but I think we're a little too old to go trick or treating.
Never.
But hey, let's do some digital trick or treating. Pull up to these games and get some of their prizes. You know what I'm saying?
Give me the money.
Give me the money, money. All right, so that's Undead Blocks. That's EV.io. Paisan, tell me about the Astra Fight Rush update, leaderboard, reworked rewards, Phantom Galaxies. Talk to me.
Hell yeah. I'm super excited for this one. So basically, we're going to be able to go in November 4th, 12 a.m. UTC. I'm not sure what that is, EST or whatever time zone you guys are in. But we're going to be it's going to be a competition. There's going to be leaderboards. If you actually own and minted one of Phantom Galaxy's planets, large, small, whatever, you get double or triple the rewards. We're going to be able to go in, fight Space Pirates. It's not PvP yet. It's going to be PvE with mining, fighting the Space Pirates, mining the Astrophyte, and the more you collect, the more you earn. That's pretty much how it's going to go. There's going to be leaderboards, like I said. If you guys do, and not when I say mint one of the planet NFTs, please don't mistake that for their story mode NFTs, because they have 4 of those, and that's just to play the story mode. But you'll be able to go in, download the game, even if you don't have one of the planets, and be able to earn the Astrophyte as well. You'll just be able to own more if you've minted a planet.
Cool. Sounds good. Listen, you introduced me to Phantom Galaxies, Paisan. You were the first channel that I saw playing the game, having some game footage. Game looked incredible. Looked like a lot of fun. I want to get in there. Don't know much about the game. I rely on you to keep me up to date. But hey, if you're excited, I'm excited.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
I'll be in there.
Let's fucking go. Love it. Let's see. What else we got? Oh man. This is it. This is the last one I got, I think. And this is from some random guy, Iceyyy Gaming on Twitter. I don't know. He's got like some random crown or something. I don't know what the fuck's up with this. But first 5 people to win, sit and goes. Looks like Ice Poker Decentral Games. It's their 1-year anniversary, guys. For the OG fans of your boy here, it's been a year of Ice Poker, man. That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. We made it for better or worse. We made it, baby. So they're doing a tournament to celebrate, doing a little bit of an event. I did mention at the top of the show that I will be streaming it. It is a sponsored stream. They reached out to your boy. They blessed him with some extra Halloween treats. So I'm very happy to be doing that with them. This is not a paid sponsored ad or anything like that. I would have, of course, been sharing this as a part of the On the Horizon segment, regardless of my involvement, because I share a lot of Ice Poker stuff. So, yeah, they're doing a tournament. It is like a 90 shine sit and go, so it's not the cheapest thing in the world. You're gonna have to. It's not free to play. There is a buy-in there, but they're giving back. First 5 people to win are gonna get 2K in DG, which it's like $100. So
awesome.
There's $500 up for grabs. So if you're playing these games anyways, if you're an Ice Poker SNG player anyways, $100 up for grabs. So maybe you want to check that out. If not, obviously tune into my stream later on, because we're gonna be having some fun.
Yeah, man, you gotta get me involved in this Ice Poker, man. I'm a friendly degenerate as well, so I gotta get involved in the Decentraland poker scene. I gotta get involved, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're interested in getting in this, man, it's real simple. You just buy, and again, not an endorsement, guys. This is not, I'm only answering a question here. But literally, you can get a tournament wearable off their website. I believe they just launched credit card purchases. And their wearables, when they launched, were $10. They might be a little bit cheaper now, but I actually think that they like kept them at 10. And you automatically get loaded up with Shine, which Shine is like what you need to buy into the tournament. So it's kind of like it's money based. Best way to think of it is like the arcade games. You load up your arcade card with like $10, and then you go play the games, and the games cost 2 tickets or tokens or whatever. So it's that same kind of arcade style concept, and that's it. And you might be able to reload your wearable with Shine with a credit card. I don't quote me on that, but that's it. You add Shine to your wearable that you have that wearable for forever or whatever, and then you can get to play in their sit and go. So you do put something at stake. You are risking monetary value in the Shine that you purchased.
Of course.
But then you can also win. So it is pay to play, but it's the rewards are fair, And yeah, that's what we got going on. Paisan. With that said, let's transition just to the games that we're playing. Where's my graphic? Let's close out the On the Horizon. Unless there's anything else on the horizon that you know about that we didn't cover. Putting you on
as of right now, no.
Okay.
I think for right now we're good. I think once we start getting into like January, like Q1 2023, I think the On the Horizon category is just gonna go like there's gonna be way more.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough balance over the next few months with the holidays, right? Because while I'm sure some games will be hosting kind of like seasonal events, also a lot of people are going to be, spending time with families, kind of taking a little bit of time off. They've been probably, grinding throughout the year. So we might see a little bit of a lull. I don't know which one, but, I could see it being possible and happening.
Definitely.
Cool. Well, we talked a little bit about it, but let's discuss some of the games that we're playing, Paisan. Hit me, man. You said at the top of the show it was a busy week of gaming. What'd you play this week?
Okay, man, where do I begin? So, your boy finally got to beta test Grit. We finally got to beta test Grit.
Yeah.
And, dude, let me tell you something, man. I mean, obviously, there are still bugs in the game.
Yeah.
But what the space is desperately missing is a simple battle royale.
Yeah.
And what I would tell you is that Grit is that Western style type shooter, carbon repeaters, nice pistols, that's Italian for pistol, some beautiful double barrel shotguns. The horsies, remember we talked about the horsies last week?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Really?
That's what saved it for me. That's what, and the horseback stuff was amazing. The shooting, everything. It was a lot of fun. In the beginning, I was a little bit confused. But then my favorite thing to end with Grit out of all of it was their gulag.
Yeah.
Their gulag, you go in, it's a showdown. It's so much fun. So I had a lot of fun playing Grit.
Okay, you're getting me hyped and excited. How are the graphics? Because that was one thing that we were complaining or, kind of not excited about last week. Still working.